Hi everybody, we're going to do a simple layer project today. We're going to learn about layers in AutoCAD. So first thing is, instead of the template, we're starting from scratch. So we're going to go up here to the application button. We're going to go to New, and we're going to click on ACAD under Template. Open that. And now we are going to first rename it. So I'm going to go ahead and save as. And we're going to call this Layers01. All right, now, because we did this without the template, we've got to make sure our settings are where they need to be. So we're going to go to the application button, and we're going to go to drawing utilities, and then we are going to go to units, and let's switch from decimal to architectural and click OK. So by doing that now, we'll be getting inches and feet instead of units. All right, so let's create some layers, and then we're going to build a sandwich with the layers. So literally a sandwich. We go up here to layer properties, and then we'll go right over here to where it says new layer, same as Alt plus N, Alt N. And we've got a layer 1. Let's call that bread, renaming it bread. And let's go over to color and let's make it brown. So let's pick a light brown. So that's bread color. How about number 45? There we go. Now, if you don't feel like finding that, you can go down here and type in 45 and it'll find that exact color for you. So 45 brown. Now, you have line types, which you can do dotted lines, dashed lines, stuff like that. For this lesson, we're keeping it simple, just continuous for every single layer. You also can change line weights, so you can have thicknesses of lines, but for now we're leaving it at default. That's different. That's a different lesson for another time. All right, so we've got bread. What else is in a sandwich? Let's make some ham. We'll do a ham sandwich. Let's change the color of the ham to a pink color. Let's look around. How about 211? So you got 211 pink. Now, again, if you want to, you can go down here, type in 211, excuse me, and you'll see it puts that in automatically for you. All right, so we've got ham and we've got bread. How about some cheese? Let's call this cheese. Notice I like to use capitals. That's just my style. I prefer you do the same, but that's up to you. Let's go with this straight default yellow here, color 2. For you see, it says yellow right there. So we've got yellow cheese. What else is on a sandwich? You've got lettuce. How about that? We'll go in, put some lettuce in. Whoops. And lettuce, and of course, lettuce is going to be green. Let's go with this default green down here. Maybe one more thing for the sandwich. Condiment. Some people like mustard. I like mayonnaise. But I guess since I'm the teacher, I get to pick what we're doing for the condiment. So I'm going to put in mayo. Now, normally, mayo, we would be doing white. But remember, if you do white, which is 255, when you print this, it's going to be white on white paper. You won't see it. So let's go with a slight gray here. So 254 for the gray. All right, so let's go ahead and start building this sandwich. We can go ahead and close this out. Now to change up the layers, we're going to go over here. We can go through it. Let's start out with the bread. And let's keep this, again, let's keep this as a simple kind of a sandwich. Let's get the line tool. And I'm going to do ortho on. I'm going to do, let's try a 1/2 inch like that. And let's try a, let's say we'll do a bun. So we'll be doing a 3-inch bun here. Let's go ahead and just place that right on top of here. And let's get the arc tool and do a 3-point arc. So this is just a very basic bun right here. All right, that'll work for our bread. Now I'm going to do something. I'm going to select, actually, I'm going to go up here and go to group and select these two items and hit enter. And now it's one solid object. All right, let's put the next layer in. What else? What would be the next thing to add to that? Um, I guess we would add the ham next. So let's do that. And again, it's a very simple drawing. Let's go to the polyline and let's click left to right. Let's bring it up and let's go 1/8 of an inch, same as 0.125. You can also put the fraction in if you like. Let's bring it back here to the end. And this is how we're going to do each component, just a simple rectangle to represent each one. So there's your ham. How about, we want a lot of ham, so let's do 2 layers of ham here. There we go. How about some cheese? Let's do some cheese here. So let's go over to cheese. Now we're on the cheese layer. And line tool, let's click left, right. We'll bring that up also 1/8. I'll do it as a fraction this time. Bring it back down like this. And there's some cheese. What else? How about, I think I'm going to add something in right now. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go like that. For a new one, I'm going to add tomato. Oops. And let's make the tomato red, just to add something else to it here. Now, I'm purposely staying on the cheese layer because I want to show you something. Let me go to the polyline, and let's do a nice thick tomato, 0.25 for a 1/4 inch tomato, and bring it down. Now, remember, I said I purposely stayed on the cheese. If you make a mistake and something's on the wrong layer, you can select it and switch the layer if you want to. So you could fix a mistake that way. Ham, cheese, tomato, probably lettuce next. Let's go ahead and put lettuce on. We'll go with a thin layer of lettuce here. Okay, and let's put the condiment on, some mayonnaise, not a lot. We'll go like this again. Thin layer of mayo. Now let's go ahead and just copy this bun. Bring it over here. Let's just flip it upside down. Use simple rotate tool. And let's place that on top. Drop it on there. All right, we have one thing left to do. First of all, I should be saving as I go. And let's go up to the leader right here. And actually, with the leader, let's do this. Let's go to layer. Let's put another layer properties. Let's put another layer in. We're going to call it text. And we will have the text be, how about this bright cyan color right there. All right, let's go to leader and let's click right here and drag a leader out. Click it once, and let's type in bread. Okay, let's make sure we're on the mayo layer. Let's change that to text, and let's go ahead and let's do this. That actually Control Z. We're gonna copy this whole thing. Let's bring it down to here, and let's make an adjustment so that they line up properly like that. Good. And we'll double click here. This is our mayo. So we're just labeling everything. I like using caps, so should you. Let's copy it again. Let's bring it down here. This is the lettuce. Again, you can make your adjustments right here. It looks wrong, but anyway. And let's bring this here. This is the tomato. And let's do this again. Oops. We've got cheese. All right. And ham. Funny with all these ingredients, we call it a ham sandwich. We always go by the meat. It's got a lot of other stuff in it, doesn't it? It's ham, and since this is bread, let's figure that people are smart enough to figure out what everything else that this is also bread. All right, we're gonna go ahead and save, and then we hand it in just like that. All right, so that is working with layers, learning how to set up your layers, and making a sandwich with layers in it. Same idea, different colors, and I bid you good day. See if I can stop this.